Hi everyone, it's Cindy. Welcome back to Studioloo. So we're here today for day 6 of Release the Crafton's Goblin Mode Challenge, and our prompt is bones. Please check my description box down below if you don't know about Goblin Mode yet. It is a really fun ephemera making challenge that we're doing this week, hosted by Priscilla at Release the Crafton, all linked down below. So when I was thinking about bones, I was thinking of skeletons and the idea of like skeletons in the closet, or like what would a goblin do with bones, right? I feel like they would sort of store things away to make, like, you know, their gnarly little soup with, or they would nibble away on a bone and they would store it somewhere in their like hoard, their hovel. So that's kind of what I'm going for today. So I've got this piece of folder here that I'm going to use as the base for the piece of ephemera. So I'll just set that aside, and then I have grabbed a whole bunch of books that I've pre-torn things out of that I want to use as part of this. So first I wanted some kind of vegetation that would go into what I think is going to be my goblin closet. That's what I think I'm going to do today. And so out of the New York Times Book of Vegetable Gardening, I have this garlic leek scallion shallot page, because I thought this is the kind of thing they'd keep in their gnarly little pantry. Then from the gnomes book, I found what sort of inspired this whole thing, which is this skeleton of a gnome. So yeah, there may have been a quarrel between the gnome and the goblin communities, we're not sure. Then in this book, which if you ever see this book, Nomad by Sibylla Court, and you make journals and you like this aesthetic, I will recommend 200% of the time that you get this book, because it is just amazing. There's actually 2 copies of it that I've crammed in here because I've used one of them almost entirely, but it's just full of, like, you know, this kind of like different around the world. Like, she's essentially an author and photographer who has traveled all around the world to different places, and like she just captures these really amazing things. So this is the paper that had my brain at work. I remembered I had it in a book and I was like, it's got to be a Nomad, and luckily I have one piece left. It's actually the fly page of this book, so I want that for the door, the closet, the gnome closet. And then I also pulled this out. Let me just get rid of the book and I'll show you. Hold on, we may need that again. I don't know yet. So there's this picture here that I was thinking would be a good background for the closet. There's even a bone there, funny enough. Didn't even plan that. First I saw this and thought, if you were to open a closet door that maybe was a deep closet, this might be at the back, right? So what I need to build is a closet. The closet size is going to be dictated by what size I cut this thing. I should try not to make it too enormous, but I do want the whole entire bone for sure. This will go to here. This side, right there. We could take a little off the top, I think. Yeah, that'll be good for a closet. So I will keep these little bits and bobs because I might need them. So this is how big? This is just a little pitch over 5.5, which means I need this to be about 11 and 1/8. Yeah, 5.5 and 5.5. 11, and let me go to like 11 1/4, just to be careful with what we do. And then this, what can I fit? Oh, perfect. Every now and then, life does not give me lemons. Okay, but let me think. Do I want to use this bit at all? What is... No, I don't think so. Okay, think about a closet that needs... You know what? I might need this. Hold on. I might use this. Because it's going to need a little flappadoo, I think, For what reason? Oh yeah, for my, okay, so yes, it needs this. I need that. Why do I need that? You'll see. Okay, so what I need to do first is glue this down on here, I think. Let's fold it in half first. Also, is this the direction? Can I use this side or no? But I still get this thing. Yeah, I could use this side. Because I kind of want to use this side as what I'm gluing onto, because the other side's better to write on. Yeah. Alright. So let's just go ahead and fold this folder. Get rid of the paper cutter now. No longer needed. Bone folder. Okay. So now we open up this closet door and we have this right here at the bottom. Actually, do I want that to go? I need scissors. I don't need this side. Okay, now I have this, see this jute here? This is going to be what I'm going to be hanging, all the things that are going to hang in the closet from. So if this is like this, I've got to thread my jute through there, allowing, all right, what are we hanging in here? We're hanging this, one of these, oh, and, oof. Here we go. I actually pulled another page of the Gnomes book for this. I thought, yeah, here. This one. Oopsie. Hold on. Okay. So we need this, the pine cone, and the mushroom. I want all of those 4 things hanging in there. So we need to facilitate this to hang 4 different things. So what we're going to do is use these holes. You see these holes up here? So I'm going to come into one of them with my jute. Go down through the next. This is going to be like his little closet, right? So let's just tie a couple knots to just secure this in place. One and 2. Oops, it broke. That's the thing about jute. Jute's a little, has thick and thin spots, so you just kind of work with it. I have a whole massive roll, so I'm not too concerned. I just don't want to tear the paper. That's kind of my number one concern. Okay, so there's 2 things that I can hang stuff from. I'll keep them super long. We'll shorten them up after. We'll get rid of all that. Get another piece. Go up in here. Back down through this hole. Tie these together. Okay, trim that one a bit. So now we've got our 4 bits to hang from. Okay, let's set all this aside here. And Let me decide how I want to handle this. Do I want to maybe glue that down, or possibly just stitch it, because that'll be nice and, yeah, I think I'll stitch it. That will make it nice and strong. Let me glue down this bit first, though. Where is our glitter glue? Right here. I need to refill this bottle. Hopefully I have enough. If not, I will just take a little break. Okay. Move the strings out of the way here. Get that in here. Then, when we fold that down, yeah, okay, that's a good spot for that. Okay, so now at the bottom, we can tear this off. That'll come over here. Now I might leave that on there. It kind of looks neat. It gives it like an industrial feel. And I'm wondering, do I have enough of this to wrap it around both sides? Not quite. So I'll just go with maybe the one side, and then maybe we'll put journaling space of some kind in there. Yeah, we'll just play with that a bit and see what the best thing to do is. Get our door on here first. Okay. I just realized there's some writing right there. I have to put something on there to just hide that. Okay, that's okay though for now. Let me think. So this, we could also put this here and make it like a tip out with writing space below. That might be kind of cool. I'm gonna go and grab some paper and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just ran over and grabbed a little bit of extra paper that I can put on here. So I'm using some of my leaf printed paper, but I just want to use this one side that doesn't specifically have a leaf on it, because it's not, I don't need a leaf for this. I just want like this kind of rusty, grungy color. And that will be for the writing space on here. So we'll just kind of measure that down roughly to there. Get that out of here, and oopsies, I have too many little bits and bobs everywhere here on my desk. Okay, let's glue that down. Okay, I left my glue stick uncovered for a little while here. I got distracted while I was off getting things. There we go. It's not too bad though. Okay, so we'll glue our writing space down right there. If you hear goblin feet banging on the ceiling or the floor above me, that would be my son. I think they just got in from the pool. So let's fold this piece. Then I'm going to just put some glue on the little flap here. I think we'll glue that right up here, just a little bit above the top of that paper. And that will give us some more interesting, fun flip-up writing space, right? So there's that and that. Now, I think we're at the stage where I can go ahead and do the stitching around this. I got some die cuts here, these little hinges. Now, I guess the question is, do I want to put them on here or at the back, or this side rather? Do I want them to be like this? Let me see here what I like more. So there's that. 1 and 2. Or at the back. Kind of like them at the back, to be honest. Yep, I think I like them at the back. And that will cover up this bit of writing that's here too, I think. Take a little ink and just kind of ink on that a bit. Then our glitter glue, here we go. Do these little bitty bits here. It is so cold in my studio today. It's hard because we have central air, and so, you know, every floor of your house, the higher you go, typically it's a little bit warmer. So for it to be ambient temperatures upstairs, the basement of our home gets quite cold because the central air, kind of the main vent, is in my pottery studio at the back of the back of my studio here. Okay, one down. And I got this little pad of black paper the other day. It's for like jelly roll printing, I guess. Those jelly roll pens. It's like 50 cents for a whole pad of it. And I thought, how lovely for black paper. You can also use that same paper for doing those nice watercolors that are iridescent color changing on black paper. They also look really nice on this paper. So it was a nice little 50-cent pack of little papers. Okay, there we go. So that's on there. That's perfect. So yeah, let me go do my stitching and we'll do the rest when I get back. Okay, so just a nice little simple stitch around with a khaki kind of colored thread. So now we have this front door. I did grab a couple, I die cut a couple of little mushrooms here. I was thinking maybe of putting them here, but I'm not sure. I'm wondering if I might want to put them inside, actually, here instead. Yeah, I think I like that better. I don't think the door needs a lot of decoration. Maybe it would be kind of more hidden, right? You wouldn't want, if you were a goblin, you wouldn't want to be attracting people to your hidden goblin closet. Yeah, I need to go find my cuddliest socks and a little sweater because, yeah, it's chilly down here. Hasn't been as hot the last 2 days, which has been great. Okay, so I think we're done this piece of this. Now we need to get our things that are going to hang in our closet here, our bones. So let's set that over here, then get started with this. So obviously the main character of the show is this skeleton. So what I'm going to do is just cut it out here. Our little gnome skeleton. Oh, sorry, gnome lady bits, beware. How did that page even get here? I don't even know. That's okay. We'll just put it back in the book where I will jump scare you with it again another day. Okay, then I want this little pine cone here and this little mushroom. Now, those two, and then I think I wanted the garlic off of here. Maybe we could go with a garlic and maybe an onion. One garlic and one onion. Garlic. Yeah, just a garlic is good. Set that off to the side. Okay, so now I need to back these because in theory, you know, you want to be able to write on them as well. So back those. Maybe with some folder, just lightweight folder. Let's get them all glued on here. That can go. Do I think I'll use anything else on here? Oh, maybe a gnome hat. Might come across needing a gnome hat later, probably. I'll just put it back in the book. 'Cause yeah. Now, before we cut these out, I want to go around them with a bit of vintage photo ink. Just around the edges here. On the whole image. Or the whole white of the image, I should say. Okay. So now we will fussy cut these out. I'm going to leave a little bit of the inked white space around. To decide what I'm going to do with myself tonight. I think I probably will take the kids out somewhere. I wish there was a good film playing at the theater that was appropriate for my daughter to see, but there isn't anything, and there's not even anything that I want to see. I think the next thing that she wants to see will be Harold and the Purple Crayon. And the next thing that I will want to see will be Beetlejuice. I'm excited to see Jenna Ortega in that film. I like her. I think she's a great actress. I also like that there's kind of like this new like little goth girl kind of, you know, woman of this generation that, you know, plays in the same roles that like Winona Ryder has played in. And also that Winona Ryder's in the film too. That will be very nice. I love Winona Ryder. She's really cool. Okay. I have some YouTube videos I want to catch up on too, but I'm so busy filming my own right now. I gotta get caught up. I'm obviously watching Priscilla release the Craftins videos for this, and also Charlotte Shell's Creative Chaos is taking part, and Belle at Bellaboo Creations, and I've just discovered a couple new channels too. So yeah, I've got to get caught up. If you're taking part and we haven't connected, let me know. I'd love to see what you're up to. Okay. And around that little flower. Almost there, guys. This is a little makey intensive today, but for good reason. Okay, so now there's another step I want to take. Don't kick me. I just want to make this a certain kind of fun way. So let's put all these down on here. And I need this. I need this. Okay, we're going to emboss these pieces because I just want them to have their own kind of stand-up, kind of feel to them. Make sure I get all that embossing powder coverage there. Now I gotta fold this paper so that I can create that nice. Actually, I'll use a different one because that one will have sticky on it. Hold on. I'm doing my quick mode embossing where I don't get all my tools out. I just kind of go quick mode, folded piece of paper, recklessness, you know. This is just clear embossing powder, which I think I need to get more of soon. Because I've been doing more embossing than in the past. Okay, Skellywinks, we'll set you over here. Then okay. Cover that up for a moment. And then we'll switch again. Do this one. Okay. Set our garlic aside. Hyper focus. Okay. These ones I could probably just do together. Okay. Can cover that back up. Come here. And the mushroom. Today's video feels like the 26-part project. I know. But I think I've been kind of concise with you guys so far. I haven't been too bad, right? Now now we emboss. I need this. I need this is my pokey tool that I always use for this. Oh, it's over here. I might have another one. I'll just use this. My pokey tool's over on my other desk. I was doing something with it that it's not designed for, probably. Okay, let's just heat these up. There we go. That's skelly done. Now garlic. And mushroom. And pine cone. Okay. Embossing complete. Now, I think, let me see, where's my goblin closet here? Will that fit through one of these? Yeah, it will. Okay, good. So let's get our hole punch. We'll use our small setting. Poke a hole, and then I gotta switch these around here. And I'm just doing this to keep these strong because they are going to get tied. All right, there's one. To fish out specifically the eyelet that I need. 4 little bronze guys. There's one. I'm so unorganized with my eyelets. I keep them all in one little tray, but I don't have too much struggle. I usually can find what I need. So until it becomes heinous to have to get things, I'm just going to leave it how it is. Okay. Okay, 2. Actually, I'll hang that one upside down. 1. And this one. You know, I just thought if there was a mushroom, it would not have grass because it's not planted. He'd be hanging it in his closet to dry it, right? So that's better. And we'll hang it upside down maybe. Maybe should I have hung him upside down too? Oh, that might be a little gruesome though. Somehow more gruesome if it's upside down. I don't know. My thought process on that one, not sure. Bear with me. Okay, let's get these pages out of the way. Don't need them there anymore, so we can focus on the project again. Get all the extra stuff out of the way and we'll finish this up. Okay, that out of the way. Here we go. We're in frame, we're all good. This here. Yes, okay. So now we will tie these on. So let's begin maybe with the garlic. So now this is where we're going to choose the length of this string that I use here. So the jute. And I'd like to keep it close to the project, but not right up to it, maybe. Right there. Two knots, 3 knots. Oof. That jute can be so unreliable. There we go. It's okay. The knot still held. It was just the length. There we go. Now we'll do the pine cone. Have that hang about there. One, 2, 3. Oh, jute! I'm telling you, don't do it, guys. I just love the look of it. I can't say no to it. I have to use jute. I love jute. It's just that sometimes it can have weak spots. But then usually right above it it's fine. It's because it's wet spun, so sometimes it's not as strong. There we go. Now our skelly. Get in there. Okay, so that's got to hang right about there so it stays in the closet. We don't want them coming out of our little pantry here. This particular piece of jute is a little gnarly, so I need to just be careful. I think it's still very strong. It's just got some extra twining to it, which I love the look of. Okay, that under here, that above. Good. And then last is our mushroom, and I'll have that dangling kind of low. Just to balance everything out. There we go. All right, I think that my goblin closet of bones and such is done. So let's take a look on the whole intended use of this. Okay, so pretend as though you've never seen this before. Ta-da! Here it is. So we have journaling on the back. You could journal on here, certainly, if you wanted to. I don't see why not. In black, it would look really great. Then you open this up. You have more of this with the mushrooms. We open up here. You got writing up here and this nice rusty leaf paper here. And then here's your closet of dangly bits and bones and things with our mushroom, garlic, pine cone, and this sad little gnome skeleton. And then you move them to the side to see, hey, what's in the back of the closet. And you have this. So that is the project, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I think it's just a lot of fun, and I will talk to you next time for the final day of this fun challenge. I don't want it to come to an end. It's so much fun. Anyways, I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.